this is your girl LaFaye, and I am aboard the Carnival Legend on a 15-day transatlantic cruise from the port of Civitavecchia, Italy, and we're heading to the port of Tampa in Florida. We have already completed 2 of our port stops. One of our port stops was actually canceled, and that was to Ponta Delgado, Azores. We were actually scheduled to be there today, but due to unfavorable weather conditions, we stayed in Funchal, Madeira, Portugal, an extra day, and we are now at sea today. So today is a full day at sea. It is the first of 7 straight full days. So it is going to be a long 7 days. So we're going to have to pace this ship time out to a max. So speaking of ship time, we did turn our clocks back 1 hour, so the time now is 9 o'clock, and I'm going to do something a little different today. Usually I get up and I do my walk on the track first, but today I am actually going to have breakfast first, then do my walk, and then do ship activities, work on some videos. I'm just pacing out, not trying to do everything. I'm checking out what is going to be going on over the next 7 days. And the way that I'm able to do that is through my Carnival Hub app, which I do have on my phone. And I just love this app because when I am cruising, I am able to look up all ship activities, food, reserve tables at a restaurant, whatever I want to do, I can do that on my Hub app. I also can look up shore excursions when we're going ashore. So I love my app. Now the difference between the Fun Times and the Hub app is the Hub app has everything broken down by times and days. On Fun Times is per day. You get a sheet. I've saved up so many of them. I think I have 7 of them here on my desk now, and it's also broken down by events. So you'll have entertainment, you have food in one area, you have drinks in another area, music, and then you have movies, casino, so on and so forth. So I do use them both if I'm looking for something in particular. I may say, okay, what movie is planned today and what time? I can go on this sheet, I can see the movie, which for today is the Godzilla and Kong, the New Empire, and they also have the Garfield movie playing, and it tells me the time. I know where it's at. It's at the Seaside, the Carnival Seaside Theater. We only have one theater on Carnival Legend. So I do love these. These are so helpful and necessary for me, and I've seen a lot of people, they actually have these with them, and so I think it works very good for people who are not that tech savvy and they don't want to be walking around with their phone all the time. But I do walk around with the phone, and I actually leave this in the room, so I do the exact opposite. And this next span of full day at sea, it actually equals to one cruise, a 7-day cruise. So on a 7-day cruise, you have port days, and then you have about 3 full days at sea. And so you do try to get a lot in 3 days, but when you have 7 days, 4 days, 1 more port, and then another full day, you really have to pace yourself so you don't bore yourself or get to a point where you're just, I'll be glad when I get off the ship. So I like to pace myself so I can enjoy my entire cruise, and that is what I'm going to do today. One other thing that I am doing today is a fun day at sea, so I am hiding a duck today. And he is the unicorn, or she is the unicorn. I don't know if it's a he or she, but I am going to be hiding the unicorn. I asked my niece, my 5-year-old niece, I said, well, which one it is? She told me this is a unicorn, so I'm going to be hiding the unicorn duck today. And so I am excited about that. I have 4 more ducks to hide, and I'll get those out as well. I also stretch out my duck hiding, so that could be fun too throughout the cruise. I don't get rid of all my ducks in one day. So you all, I am excited. I am taking you all along with me as we go to breakfast. I am taking you with me to go exercise, so get ready, put on your walking shoes. I don't want to walk by myself. Let's get ready to rumble. Let's get ready to roll. Let's go have breakfast, and then time to walk. walk this deck. is really swaying, but the dining room is still open, but I'm not going to have dinner in the dining room. I think I'm just going to go to the Lido and maybe grab a sandwich or something quick, maybe a salad. And then I'll come back up and I'll either listen to violin music or listen to the piano bar with Keith. So I just noticed my room is in the midship, and it's not swaying as much in the middle as it is in the front, forward, which I just left. So it does make a difference where your room is located on the ship. Midship is not as bad, but forward, ooh, that bad boy. And I'm going to the aft now, so we'll see how the aft is. It's not as bad as the forward because I'm in the aft of the ship now. Wow, what a difference. So I'm going to start looking for rooms mid or aft. And my next cruise is definitely midship. Most of the time I try to get midship anyway. So I'll go up to the 9th deck